Hello everyone, and welcome to my vitamin D walk talk. Today I am getting 77 IUs a minute, and if you notice, my background is a little bit different than normal. Today is a Friday in the office and it's a little bit slower. My work is a little slower, so I decided to drive down the street couple streets and go on this trail. And this trail, you guys, I had absolutely no idea that it was here. I've been to this park before with some coworkers where they can smoke, but I've seen this trail and I've never actually been on it. So I went and looked online on All Trails, which if you guys go hiking or if you're ever looking for trails, All Trails is one of the best websites out there to kind of find trails. Apparently, this is like a loop. It's really cool. It's a 9.7 mile loop, you guys. It goes through Mission Viejo and then down into Ladera Ranch and just it's a circle. Definitely not doing the whole 9.7 today. I'm gonna probably walk for 20 minutes and then turn around and come back. But heck yeah, changing up the scenery today and getting outside, getting that vitamin D, getting a lot of vitamin D today. It's very, very hot. I think it's like 92 degrees or something. Definitely heating up out here in California, but it feels fantastic. So today, I wanted to kind of talk about a couple of different things. I'm really excited because I've got some clients moving along their process, and I've got my first client. She's going through her parasite protocol and we ordered her some herbs. So when you work with me, you can do it whenever you want, but I feel like you're gonna waste your money if you don't. So when you work with me, I believe that you need to be about 80% raw on raw food, eating the fruits, the vegetables, a little bit of nuts and seeds, but you need to be there about 80%, and then you can bring in the botanicals for that extra power. Botanicals are like our cells' candy, you guys. It turns on and off our cells, like structure, function, everything. Herbs and botanicals are amazing, and it's just what nature provided it for us, and it heals our body. Well, it doesn't heal our body. Our body is put in the position to heal itself from the botanicals. So we are bringing in botanicals to bring in this power because this girl's been raw vegan for 8 months. She's definitely seen so many health improvements, lost a ton of weight, she feels better, she's kind of overcome a lot of her chronic issues. She was in the hospital with extreme pain about 8 months ago. So she's overcome all of that, but she still says she feels like she's at a standstill. So right now it's time to bring in the herbs. And it's time to bring in the herbs because I really truly feel like parasites are at play right here. So we're gonna be going through a month-long parasite cleanse. I highly suggest someone do a little bit longer than a month, but if she only has a month, then it's better than nothing. So hopefully she kind of gets going and sees this power and is just like, heck yeah, I want to keep going. That's what I did. I did a couple months on these herbs before. Went through parasites. I've done all this before. And once you kind of start feeling it and seeing the power of these botanicals, you kind of want to keep going. But it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap. And I feel like you can get really, really, really far with the diet itself, but those herbs need to come in for extra help, especially if you're dealing with parasite issues and especially if you're dealing with heavy metal issues. Heavy metals is one of my all-time favorite topics. It just has kind of become one of my all-time favorite topics because heavy metals, it's so crazy. People ask me all the time, how would I have heavy metals in my body? And I'm like, how would you not have heavy metals in your body? We're exposed to hundreds and thousands of toxins on a daily basis. And a lot of the heavy metals you're finding are in your deodorant, like the aluminum in there, they're in your toothpaste, the fluoride in there, they're in your makeup products that you're putting on your face. So I mean, they're endocrine disruptors, you guys. These things are horrible for our body. The copper IUDs, the birth control pills, heavy metals are in almost everything. I mean, what is it? Your aluminum foil that you cook with, some of your aluminum cookware that you're cooking with, you're getting that daily. If you have fillings in your mouth, those mercury fillings, that's heavy metals. Heavy metals wreak havoc on your body, you guys. I get chills when my clients just kind of list their symptoms of all their health issues, and I'm just like, it literally checks every box of heavy metals. And a lot of these people were, I guess, forced into doing something in their work that they didn't really want to do. I think you know what I'm talking about. And now they're having all these issues and they're having a lot of heavy metal toxicity signs come up in their body. And I'm just like, I know I can help you, but going through heavy metals, you guys, you have to go through parasites first. So there's an order and a process that you do everything, that you kind of work with somebody, because if you go in and you're like, cool, let's get the diet right, your diet's there, let's make sure you eliminate all your heavy metals, you're not getting any of your toxins, or very minimal. We go through all your products to make sure you're not actually getting those heavy metals in your body. Cool, you're not getting that. So you go through it, you eradicate them with the herbs, and you're like, yeah, but then you still have these signs and symptoms. Why? Because parasites can hold these heavy metals. they live inside these parasites. So you could be getting rid of everything and you're not addressing those parasites. They're still holding these heavy metals. They're gonna release those, grow, and it's still gonna be an issue in your body. So I truly believe that every single person, when you go through a protocol like this, you need to address parasites at the very, very beginning. Very beginning, get those things suckers out, get it done. If you've never been through a parasite protocol before, I highly, highly recommend every single person doing it. I mean, I went through one. I feel like you should probably go through a good deep one once a year if you're not a raw vegan, if you're eating a lot of fish with a lot of mercury in it and stuff. It's bad news, you guys. But the signs and symptoms of heavy metals, it's a lot of the thyroid issues. So a lot, like you'll start losing hair, you'll get really hot and cold, a lot of hormone issues. So you'll see a lot of acne, you'll see dry skin, you'll see dandruff in people's hair, a lot of brain issues. So a lot of the like Alzheimer's, a lot of the dementia, a lot of that, because heavy metals love the brain. They love to go in the brain. The aluminum goes straight to people's brains. Graphene oxide, straight to people's brains. But yeah. So you're gonna see all these things that kind of interplay and you're like, oh, is there a problem with my liver or this fat? No, the root cause of what's going on in your body is you got these heavy metals in there that are wreaking havoc. So I love working with people on this. And like I said, it's not a fast thing. You have to address the parasites first. So you have to go through 1 or 2 months of parasites before you even start metals. And then once you go through parasites, something else might come up that you have to address first before metals. And a lot of the times emotions. Emotions is a big thing that comes up for a lot of people. You can't heal if your mind's everywhere. We store these emotions in our body, in our lungs, in our kidneys, in our heart. We store these emotions in our body, you guys. You have to address that as well. So healing is fun because you think you're gonna go down this way, but then you kind of go all over the place. You really have no idea what your path is. It's really interesting. But I'm so excited to work with these people because they're finally gonna get answers. So my parasite cleanse girl gets all her herbs on Monday, and that should start all that. And then I am working through another parasite cleanse with another person, and then a heavy metal, longer detox with someone that's having some major serious issues. And my heart breaks for these guys, you guys. It's so sad what's happening out there to a lot of people, and they're experiencing these symptoms and these issues, and they don't really know what's going on. But if you have any issues of type things with heavy metals, let's chat. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. So my arm's actually getting really tired and I'm kind of coming up at a dead end and I'm not supposed to be at a dead end. So I'm gonna sign off and I hope you guys have a terrific day.